अपना दिल तो आवारा न जाने किस पे आएगा है अपना दिल तो आवारा न जाने किस पे आएगा हसीनों ने बुलाया गले से भी लगाया बहुत समझाया यही न समझा हसीनों ने बुलाया गले से भी लगाया बहुत समझाया यही न समझा बहुत भोला है बेचारा न जाने किस पे आएगा है अपना दिल तो आवारा न जाने किस पे आएगा अजब है दीवाना न डर न ठिकाना समी से बेगाना फलक से जुदा अजब है दीवाना न डर न ठिकाना समी से बेगाना फलक से
A very pleasant good evening and welcome to From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken. Do enjoy the song. While the song is playing, please share the program. We have a very special young man. He looked like a prince. If you look on the screen.
न जाने किस पे आएगा ज़माना देखा सारा है सबका सहारा ये दिल ही हमारा हुआ न किसका ज़माना देखा सारा है सबका सहारा ये दिल ही हमारा हुआ न किसका सफर में है ये बंजारा न जाने किस पे आएगा है अपना दिल तो आवारा न जाने किस पे आएगा हुआ जो कभी राजी तो मिला नहीं फाजी जहाँ पे लगी बाजी वही पे हारा हुआ जो कभी राजी तो मिला नहीं फाजी जहाँ पे लगी बाजी वही पे हारा ज़माने भर का नाचारा न जाने किस पे आएगा है अपना दिल तो आवारा न जाने किस पे आएगा
That's right. A very good evening and welcome to From Our Hearts, Radhika and Ken here on a Monday evening. It's a hot day actually outside and in the studio too because guess what? We have a hot prince in studio. And he is no stranger in our community and in Guyana. Look at the man there with a big, brilliant smile. So welcome aboard, my brother. How are you doing? Are you hot as I am?
I'm always hot.
Oh, Jesus, you're trouble now. We got to get a fireman in here now.
Sprinkler's going to go off.
Yes, welcome to the studio. And I have on my extreme left my beautiful co-host, the brilliant Miss Radhika O'Larty, known as, guess what? Brown Sugar. How are you doing, Miss Brown Sugar?
Okay, I am hot too.
We got to get the fireman in here. But guess what? We have a nice packed program this evening, and I hope that you guys would enjoy it. You know, I know Arvin from a long time. He is a very brilliant young man. Not to say he's not good looking. He is a good looking man, but most of all, he's a very talented young man. And I want to say he is humble too. He came to my house. This is the second or the third time, and he's always home. So also, I know that you and my co-host, actually, we should have put her in the middle because I am her co-host in the talk show business, and you are she's the actress that plays a leading role with you in your TV series, right? Mm-hmm. So let's see how this is going to go. I am not going to get jealous between the two of you. Because I see she was shy with me just now. She didn't know what to do with that thing. But it's okay. I'm a good guy. I don't get jealous. I'm not a jealous lover. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, Radhika, you take over, my dear.
It's a good evening, viewers, and a very good evening to all of you. Tonight, we are delighted here to have with us a handsome gentleman. He is very close to my heart. Yes, he is no other than Arvin Apadu, a multi-talented star, singer, dancer, actor, comedian, and entertainer. He's an all-rounder. And well, actually, as Ken was saying, I do have to mention today I'm here with two of my husbands, actually, right? My radio host husband and my stage husband, right? Arvin, welcome, and thank you for gracing our studio. Welcome to the From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken show this beautiful evening, right? We are absolutely and truly delighted to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. My pleasure.
This moment is long overdue, right? We've been working on
Definitely,
this.
so true.
A little bit about Arvin. Arvin was born and raised in Rampur, Corriverton, Barbies. And during his teen years, Arvin dropped out of high school and he went to Suriname where he worked on the banana plantation.
That's
right?
true.
Mm-hmm. During his stay in Suriname, Arvin became fluent in Hindi. And ta-da, he's bilingual. No, I should say trilingual because you speak English, you speak Hindi, and you speak Guyanese as well.
True.
Right? So he then returned to his homeland, to his natal village of Rampur, and there he went on to become the youngest singer in the Corriverton band, the Young Pioneers, right? He later migrated to Canada where he joined the Metro Caribbean Fusion Band. He did his first recording, called Caribbean, the album was called Caribbean Horizon, and with the late Savitri Prasad. Savitri was the sister of Charan Das Prasad, the ambassador to India. Yes. And our very own Shazia Ishmael.
Right.
You call her Anjali?
Yes,
right?
Anjali.
Yes. Yeah. Arvin got married and then he moved to New York where he sang with the Angels Band for a short while. His family was growing and he needed time with the kids. So his musical career was put on hold at that time. Kids are grown and Arvin has been back in the performance arena for quite a while now. Arvin and I, we met a little over 12 or 13 years ago at the Nirvana Humanitarian Foundation, and of which both Arvin and myself are members. Myself an active member and Arvin a non-active member as of now. Remember I said he's my stage husband? Well, we both acted in stage shows, the Laugh Till Your Belly Bust series, and in the Nirvana Humanitarian productions here in New York, in Florida, US, wherever we call, as well as in Guyana and in Canada. He was a star of the Dancing Bells of Reggae, which, made a name all over in Guyana, in Canada. We went to so many places in Canada for that show. Jamaica, and here in New York, we performed that show umpteen times. I can't even tell you how many times. Yes. And we also perform in many fundraising events for mandirs as well as any charitable event. Arvind is currently the Vice President and the PR of the Tandavas Performing Arts, home based in Guyana. He will tell you more about that later. And he currently hires out as a wedding singer he also does hires out for puja, kirtan singing, birthdays, anniversary, or any small events. So contact him for your event. You know, Arvind, we're gonna throw in a little bit of sponsorship there for you.
Thank you.
Right? He is also an entrepreneur with a home-based business. He makes and supplies homemade sweets. Let me show you. Homemade sweets. So you can place your order. Help me.
Yeah, and I taste one just before the show. Jesus of Nazareth. This thing, look, you see how nice it look there?
We have barfi here. We have fudge over there, right?
Yes,
Barfi
I got
and
fudge.
It's so good. So good. You know what? Tell us about the sweets right now.
We do catering like for wedding, all occasion. Gulab jamun, the fudge, pera, mithai, parsad, kheer, you name it, sugar cake. So we do everything. You need to order any sweets for any occasion. You could always message me or drop me a note in my inbox.
Right. Arvin also, I said he's an entrepreneur, and he has a store in Guyana, and he also sells variety of stuff from his home as well. This afternoon, Raksha Bandhan is coming up, and I asked Arvind to bring some of these beautiful Raksha Bandhans that he has for sale. They are really beautiful. I am going to take 2 boxes from you. They are absolutely fabulous. And you know what? I want my 2 boxes today. Life is too short, and I need my blood brothers and my Rakhi brothers to know how much I love them. You know, I might not be able to go wherever they are, but I am going to send them or mail them.
Oh,
too,
that's nice.
Right?
Yeah, I have a lot of bangles too.
Oh, I didn't know about that one. Yeah. So family bonding is so important, and I just want to take a minute or two to talk about the significance of Raksha Bandhan, also known as Rakhi Purnima or Rakhi, which is a festival dedicated and focused on the love and duty between brothers and sisters. This year, it will be celebrated on August 11th. That's sometime around your birthday this year too, right?
Oops.
A week or two before, right?
No, I'm 18th.
The 18th, 1 week. So we have celebrations coming up. All right, the purpose of Raksha Bandhan is to renew and strengthen the bond of peace and love between brothers and sisters. There is a little ceremony where the sister places a tikka of kumkum powder, that is the dye, on the brother's forehead. He places a flower on his head, ties the Raksha Bandhan on his wrist, then arti him and chanting a mantra, praying for his health and well-being, after which she places something sweet in his mouth where that fudge or barfi would come in perfectly.
Wow,
right?
so they could get a whole package from him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the good part for the sister, ta-da! The brother presents the sister with a gift. And if it is monetary gift, much better. Monetary gifts fits all sizes. So boys,
True.
you know. However, the show is about Arvin. This fourth segment is all about Arvin. And tell us a little bit about the Raksha Bandhans, Arvin. Take it away.
Oh, I sell these. I have wholesale price and retail price. And if you go on my page on Facebook, which is under Arvin Apdu, you can inbox me, and I will. If you're interested, I will give you prices. They're beautiful. I haven't seen these around. They are different. So you can always inbox me and let me know. If you order more than a dozen, I can even get it to you.
He can ship it to you.
Yeah,
It can be
and-
shipped anywhere in the U.S., right?
Yes.
Anywhere in the U.S.
Yes.
And Canada too?
Yes,
Anywhere in the U.S.
U.S. and Canada. Even the sweets. The sweets can be shipped. It takes like 2 days to get to you.
So for your Raksha Bandhan package, just contact Arvin. Or you can also inbox, Ken or myself.
That's
and we will
true.
get
That's
it
true.
too.
And every time you order, you make sure we'll give you 5 cents off of
There you
a
go.
dollar.
Right, exactly.
Tell them you hear it from our hearts with Radhika and Ken.
Exactly.
Um,
So, yes, so...
let's
hear from
we're gonna
him.
hear from him in just 1 minute, but let's shout out and give some love to our viewers that's watching, because sometimes when we get carried away with the discussion. So we have Anjali Olarti is watching. She says good night, Uncle Kenneth, Uncle Arvin, and Mom. So you see, Mom, lucky she got 2 husbands. The good thing is that we are not fighting in the studio, so we can deal with all of that. The beautiful beautiful and talented Sonia Chandani, a very good evening to you. Golin Singh is watching all the way from Guyana. Sheila Mangar Singh is watching from Suriname. Your beautiful Shazia Ishmael is watching. She says, wow, I didn't know that. John from Queens, always. Thank you very much for your love, your support, and for all you do for our show. Shazia says, Arvind is only great singer. Not only the great singer, who never puts a price on his talent. He also does a lot of charity work for real, like my sister Savitri. Amit Samal, a very good evening to you. Shazia again, Sonia, a good evening again. Geeta Ramprasad is in studio, and we have Radhika Olarti, she is watching. Mahin is watching, a very good evening to you, Mahin. Anjali, thanks for watching from all the way from land of Canaan in Guyana. We have, let's see, Bibi Sharif, a very good evening to you. So let's start this now. My first question to you is, let's talk about your artistic background a little, and then we will move on to your entrepreneurship. How did you get into this musical field? And by the way, I didn't know you were a singer.
Really?
No, I thought he was just an actor.
No. I started with singing. First, I should say my mom was a very good singer. I got my talent from my mom. And the thing is that my mom never get a chance to explore her talent and share her talent the way she had wanted to. And then she got married very young, and then she ended up having 8 children. So it was hard for her. So she was always there for me, encouraging me. And she saw that I was going towards this direction. And she always supported me. And she sent me to the temple, and I learned to get better at the temple with my Hindi and singing, starting with bhajans. And then when I used to go to school, I have this very good friend of mine whose name was Azam. He used to pay me 25 cents to sing, at that time, the song from Aapki Kasam.
Wow.
He used to pay me to sing Aapki Kasam song. He had loved the song. And they had owned the band, The Young Pioneer in Currivaton.
Wow.
So he always tell me, he said, you know what, Irvin, when we finish school, you have to join our band.
Oh, that's nice.
And it was so said, so done. When we finished school, he said he wants me to be part of their band. And I got into the band. I was the youngest singer in Currivaton, or I believe on the whole Barbies, in a band performing.
Wow.
Right. And that's where I get all from my mother. My mother is the one, and she's the one who had always been there supporting me all the time throughout until her last breath.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know that you were very close to with mommy. I remember that. So you have a lot of reasons why you were that close with mommy.
I'm getting emotional.
That's okay, don't worry. We got tissue and everything here. This is a crybaby show anyway. So get accustomed. Go ahead. Radhika.
So, any of the other siblings, any other siblings took follow in the musical path?
No, I was the only one.
And did your family have? Did you have your family full support in this dream? You know, in this dream journey of yours?
Yeah, yeah, they always support me. They're always there supporting me. But you know, all the others, I have 6 sisters.
Wow.
One brother, he passed away like about 15 years ago.
Sorry.
Thank you. And my sisters, they took the other side. My mom was a very talented and a great cook. We had a restaurant, or I should say a snack in the market. We are very well known for our sweets in all over Guyana, because people from all over the country used to come up to Skeldon in the market and buy from us. So the girls were more lenient to the kitchen. So they're all great cooks, and they can make anything, because that's how our business used to run and survive through them. Nobody cooks for us but my mom and my sisters. We had like about 3 or 4 maids working for us, but they do other stuff, like the dishes, the laundry, cleaning, but never cooked for us.
But you know, I have to interrupt you a little bit, because you said your sister they get that talent, but you are very blessed, because guess what? You can do everything. You can cook, you can clean, you can press, you can make a lot of goodies, you can sing. Tell me, what else I need to know?
I need to know what can't you do?
Right.
Well, honestly speaking, in the beginning, I didn't know to cook. I would be honest to you, because when I first moved to Canada, I struggled with cooking because we were spoiled. My dad, me, and my brother, we were spoiled when we were home. When we eat, my sisters, they come and take the plate from our hand. They do everything for us, you know. So we were spoiled until when I moved to Canada. Then I started to learn stuff. So when I went back, then I tried to, you know, get into the kitchen and learn what's going on. Today, I can do a lot of stuff for myself. My mom, just before she passed away, by the way, in the middle of the pandemic, I lost my mom and dad within 8 months of each other. I still can't get that over. I don't know if I would able to, and how long it's going to take. It kind of resonates with me right now. So just before my mom passed away, she was trying to teach me as much as she can, you know, and then it was never too late to learn stuff. Right. I'm good at baking.
Wow. I think, like I told you before, you should open a restaurant and have some people working for you. And you do, you know what I mean?
Well, we are thinking about it. Our whole family, we're contemplating on it. It's just that the time is not right. And then with the rent, it's very expensive right now. And, you know, most of the business is going to be done in those type nature of business will have to be established in the Richmond Hill area.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because there is where most of our people, you know, settled.
So my next question to you is, do you play any musical instrument, and what instrument would you like to play?
I played the dandatal, the majira, and the, what do you call it, the tambourine. I would like to play the harmonia, because I would like to play for myself someday. I mean, growing up, I was always busy because I came from a very poor family. I'm the second child and the son. So I'm always there, you know, step to step with my mother, trying to help out, because to build our family and improve our family lifestyle. So I was cut short on a lot of things, but I can still learn. We're never too late to learn anything. We are always in the learning process. So right now I'm with the group, myself and Auntie Shanti. We sang at a lot of weddings. She volunteered to teach me to play the harmonia. And now I just got acquainted with Pandit Yogesh Narayan. And he also volunteered to teach me to play the harmonia. So hopefully that goes well. And my good friend Biscuit, who is Mr. Diaram.
He's got biscuit in Guyana and crackers here in the
Yeah.
Oh, really?
The very famous
Funny.
drummer who plays for the famous Mohanandu, Devendra Puran, and so forth. So he's a really amazing drummer, and he also will be teaching me some drumming. So hopefully in another year, I should be fine with the harmonium and the dolak.
Good
Where
for
there's
you.
a will, there's a way, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. You already have the musical talents.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're blessed.
So, do you have any hobbies or interests outside of music and dancing, entertaining?
Yes, I love to travel. Traveling, I mean, like, I love to see places. I love to meet people. That's my hobby is traveling and meeting people all the time.
Ken, we have a lot of the viewers asking they want to hear, even if it's a line.
Well, we got a whole thing for him. I don't know if he's ready for all of that yet. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So let's hear him sing. We got to see which one he wants. This is. Let's go with this one. I'm gonna play it for you now.
This one is one of the songs that the late Savitri Prasad had really, really loved and wanted me to re-record. I didn't get a chance to do it yet.
साथ रहना जिंदगी जिंदगी भर.
That's right. That's the man, Mr. Apdu. He is so talented. He got my co-host tearing up here and get me very emotional. But you know what? Like I said, you are a very blessed soul. God bless you. And whatever you choose to do, you will always fly high. Because one of the things that I'm so honored to be sitting next to you, singing this song. You got all my emotions working up, and I was like, can I get him to stay back after the show and sing the whole song for me?
Sure.
Because
I'll definitely do that.
I like the emotions that you put inside of it, and that speaks volume for me. You are not just an ordinary singer, my brother. You are an extraordinary singer. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you
For
so
the
much.
extra
Shazzy, that one is for you too. It's one of Shazzy's favorite.
And I see Sarita Goverden says, I'm so proud of you, Mamu. Great as usual, Shaz says that. So he is getting a little emotional, and so we all do. But don't worry, I will be able to take care of the show and to let him compose himself. Sonia Chutney, a very good evening to you. And Dushant Govardhan, she's saying it's a big tune. You should start this again. Probably we could get him to sing back again, but it's a tough thing when you put so much emphasis in singing, and then when you have so much hurt that you haven't addressed in life. And we all know that he lost his mother and father not too long ago. So you are so blessed, and like I told you before, one of the things that we need to do is to get over the hurt is to say, thank God that my parents lived to see me to grow up and blossom into such a fine human being. And I will give you a little word of consolation. And what helped me with me when I came to the United States 1 year after I came, and my mother she wasn't as talented in that year. She was a seamstress, but after I came to the United States, my mother died 1 year after I got here, and that tear me up. But you know what? What helped me move on is because I know mommy was a good woman. She did all that she wanted to do. And the bad thing is that mommy died when she was just 52 years old. But I thank God because mom get to live. She didn't get to see me do all the things that I want to do, but she taught me all the vital things that I need to be a great human being. And so, my brother, you're next to me. I have to tell you, you have to look at it in a so positive way that you look at all the nice things you make to sell. I tell you, I'm honored to be your friend, and thank you very much. And I pray that God will continue to do well and to let your business blossom, that all the money come flourish tremendously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And guys, I'm just buying time so he could compose himself, and that he will come back with us.
Yeah, because I didn't know that my niece and my nephew that grows up with me.
And he says, Sonia Chutney.
They all, that's Sarita.
Oh.
Sarita Govardhan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Govardhan family. Sarita, they always support me. They're lovely kids.
Hi,
Wonderful
Sarita. I
kids.
know Sarita too from our trips to Canada.
Yeah, those kids are awesome kids.
And Sonia Chutney said, don't give up, brother. I am sure your parents would want you to continue to sing, and probably mommy now cheering you on as you are singing.
Thank you very much.
Right? So let's continue with your question.
Arvin singing always gives me goosebumps, and he always tugs at my heartstrings. So I always tell him that. So
yeah, that's true. She always telling me, God, I wish I could have sang. I could have been doing a few duets with you.
Wow. But you know what? She's very blessed to have you as a friend.
We've been very good friends. But she's singing good now.
She does not want to think on the show
so much. She's a great singer now.
So next time the two of you come together, I'm going to cheer you guys on. I cannot sing. I'll run all my viewers away.
we'll put something together.
Yeah.
So I think.
So I think your question is coming up next. Where was it?
Describe your favorite part about being a singer and an entertainer, a dancer, because you're multi-talented. You do so many things. Arvin is the only singer that I have seen who can sing and dance at the same time without getting tired, without short of breath. And I'm always in awe looking to see if he, if he's gonna mess that up. But so far,
I always believe that a singer should also be a performer. Yeah, because you want to entertain. If you're going to entertain fully. Have fun with it, enjoy it.
Yes, and that's what you do. And when you enjoy it, your audience enjoys it. So.
True. Which singer, if any, inspire you to sing? and what qualities did you admire about them?
Kishore Kumar. Kishore Kumar is my number one singer because I grew up in the time when Kishore Kumar became popular. Before my time was Mukesh ji and Mohammed Rafi ji. My parents and grandparents are more into their songs. I mean, I love a lot of their songs, but I am more into Kishore Kumar because he became popular during Rajesh Khanna's time. Rajesh Khanna was one of my mom's top star.
Oh, he was my crush.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom
I
was
had
my mom crush too.
Lucky he didn't come to Guyana.
pages and books and oh my goodness. Oh, and I won the one in the competition that they had about Hati Mary Sati.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
And that, yeah.
Lucky he didn't come to Guyana. If it's Guyana, or you crush a lot of homes there with all these ladies who love him.
I love the thing he does. I did.
Yeah, I think Hati Meri Sati shows. I saw that movie 25 times.
Oh my goodness.
And Love Story, I saw 27 times.
Wow, you count them too.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, we have to, we get paid for this now, and so I have to make this announcement. Cottage Home Care Services. You call them at 516-367-2266. And guess what? If you want to take care of your family home, you can always call them. They can help arrange things to get you in the process where you take care of your mommy, your father, your daddy, whoever it is at home. You get paid up to $19.09 per hour. You get up to $24 a month through home care, and additional $600 a month through cash assistance, rent assistance, SNAP, and Medicare. Get paid for taking care of your family and loved ones. We offer home care aid training certification. So again, don't forget, call them, Cottage Home Care, 516-367-2266. Also, they have a home health aid training school, full-time evening and weekends. You can call them at 929-386-0092, and that's the Brooklyn Institute of Vocational Training. Also, I want to tell you, because we have Shazia is on the, I know you want to say something about Shazia. Go ahead and do Shazia thing.
Yes. Okay. Shazia, my friend, I promise. So, happening on August 6th, an exciting boat ride. Yes, Boss Lady Boat Ride with great Guyanese artists. A summer special summer and Chutney jam, hosted by the one and only Queen Shazia and the CARICOM Queen Monique Sanchez. And yes, as I said, it's all happening on Saturday, August 6th from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. featuring Chutney King, Article Don, Chutney Queen Fiona Singh, 9 times Chutney King Ricky Jai. Yes, the talented Rishi Lakan, also Mahindra Ramkilawan, and special guests on board, no other than our very own Devendra Puran. Tickets are only $100, all inclusive. Dinner, unlimited bar, live show. Fun, and more fun. Don't miss it. This is an awesome party jam. Sail with the breeze around Manhattan from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. To get there, there are 2 pickup sites. The bus will pick you up at 5:30 and take you to the Marine. One of the pickup is at 196th Street, Hillside Avenue in Hollis. And the second location is 12702 135th Avenue, South Ozone Park. And if you're driving, you can also drive to the Marine, and there's free parking there. For tickets, please call Shazia at 646-249-2527. I repeat, 646-249-2527. So get out your phones, place a call, go and enjoy the boat ride.
And guess what? We have the beautiful Sherry Williams boat ride. Tickets are $60. Come with an entry of all that you can eat, buffet she's going to win on me because guess what? I can't eat a lot. But don't forget Sherry Boat Ride. It's August 28th, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it's Captain Lou Fleet, 31 Woodcliff Avenue, Freeport, New York, 11520. And if you want to go on this boat ride, please don't call the beautiful Sherry, 917-215-9075. We will have DJ Stuart J. Again, and Sherry is a good friend to the show. We value her and we value her in our community because she does so much for our community in Richmond Hill area. She is the queen of Richmond Hill. So again, you're watching From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken here on Island Zone Radio. And we have the talented, the extra talented, the man, Arvin, apdu. And I got to tell you, your mother is cheering you on wherever she is. And so, Radhika, do your thing, my dear.
Yes. So, Arvin, who is your mentor or your role model?
My mentor and role model is my mother. That's one, and my two mamus. My mamu Ganga Prasad, which is Bud from Queenstown, and my Nandra mamu. These were the three very, very important people in my life that I always looked up to as a role model, and who always advise me, the best advice and steer me into the right direction, and always look out for me. I really love them a lot and miss them. Miss all three.
All right. One of the things that Gita went and did for us the other day, because we are set of crybabies here. Gita went and she bought this for us because guess what? When it's not Radhika crying, me crying. When it's not me, our guest crying. So I'm going to put this close by so the two of them could get it. I'm going to hold this anchor tonight and not cry for anything else. But I knew
Arvin, mom. She always came to the shows, and she was so sweet. She always had such nice words and blessings, and her words were so precious. I still remember her.
She never missed any of the shows.
She never missed any, and she always came to me, always a hug and kiss. And it's unbelievable when I heard that she passed too, and I share your pain too, because she was like a mother. I lost my mother years ago, and she was like a surrogate mother to everybody who was on the show and everything. And oh my goodness, food. She fed us all the time. She was always on all these sweets and all these foods. And Arvin, I share your pain, and I can't tell you not a grief, because grief is a natural thing, and it's because of the love that you feel that pain.
Thank you.
I'm going to pep things up a little bit because I like to make crack little jokes so that sparks them up again. She probably wanted her mother when you finish singing, she said, "How better you proper sing nice here now."
She always does that.
She said that?
As soon as I get home, we say, "Oh my
better,
God,
son.
You did you make me so happy. You did
So
such
proud.
a growth. I'm so proud of you." My mom always say the best of things to make me feel good.
So you know what? We're going to dedicate this show to mommy. Let's dedicate this song to
so
mommy.
much.
And I'm glad that you came on. And I'm going to beat you too, because guess what? You were supposed to come on the show a long time.
That is so true. That
And you
is so
keep
true.
putting us off.
Yep.
And so yes, today the show is in the memory of your mother, who has done such a fantastic job in raising you.
Yes.
And I'm proud to call you my friend. The other thing is, in life, we meet a lot of challenges to where we got to get at. A lot of times people don't realize that we just didn't arrive where we are. What were some of the challenges that you've encountered throughout your life, or your singing career, or your acting career? I don't know what to say. Or you make all these barfy and things. What's
No, the first challenge I faced was getting out of poverty. That was one that I always think, because I had 6 sisters, and I always look out for them.
And on to now, after today.
Yeah, and I wanted us to have a better life, have a better house, because I always think about my sisters, that if we stay one stage in life, who's going to marry my sister then, you know, like I always think about them first. My family came first, you know, all the time in my life. And that was one of my challenge, you know, to better our life. And I fight through it together with my mom, especially strong lady. And we did it.
You did.
We did it. We made it.
Oh,
you
man.
know, it's the hard work and the prayers, and my mom is a gem. Yeah, she worked very hard, you know, and I have great admiration and respect for my mother. Yeah,
Oh.
I miss her a lot.
I know. I am quite familiar with your family. I'm quite familiar with your sisters and the family. So I know maybe at one time, even if you did have, you were poor and money wise,
Yeah.
I know your house was filled of love. Some of the stories
Lot,
you've told
lot.
me, you know, there's so many stories you told me about growing up, and the love is endless in your family. So that in itself is a wealth not everyone can say they have.
True.
And you know, one of the things I like about him, we always talk now and again, and so sometimes when he drifts away, I pull him back a little bit. You know, I'll have some little joke here and there for him. And yes, you know, one of the things I admire about you is that you know you came from a poor family, and you aspire for greatness, and we can see it's so evident in all the things that you do. Look at the bar feel, look at the presentation, and you know, look at you. So you speak so eloquent.
Thank you.
And so talented. You know, so count your blessed, my brother.
You
Yeah,
didn't hear
I
his,
do. I do all the time, all the time.
he speaks
Yes.
eloquently, and you didn't hear his English accent yet.
Really? Yeah, he's very
Yeah.
eloquent.
Stop! Don't do that.
I think it's my turn now for a question for you. Okay, go ahead.
What was the best piece of advice you received, and from home?
From home is my best advice I received was, you know, stay focused and don't let anything distract you. You know, go with your heart all the time and your mind and soul, and you will always be successful.
You know, great advice.
Yeah.
I see.
Who gave you that advice?
Who else than my
My
mother?
mom. Yeah, she was a very sage
Yeah.
woman. Yeah.
My dad was a wonderful dad, was a wonderful person, but he was very quiet. He doesn't talk much. My mom was the one who talks more, you know.
You know, I'll tell you something in my mind to say. Let me tell you, Daddy did his thing. He got 8 children. So, so don't go, Daddy didn't do his thing. Daddy was a smart man.
They didn't have TV then, you know.
No,
So
that was one.
He
of
was
the
a star in his own
that
TV.
was one of the things he told me. There was a small bed, and he said,
Jesus.
"I don't know how it happened. He had children."
we still have that bed.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna cherish that bed.
Good for you.
That bed is 8, came from that bed.
Wow. Probably you should go start another 8.
Ooh.
All right. You know, of all the venues that you perform, which is the best one you want to you have dance or sing at, or if there is one other venue that you would like to perform, where would that be? And I could even put in
Again, I would like to perform at the Convention Center in Toronto, Canada.
Wow.
That was one of the venue. I'm still mesmerized by it. I was when I moved to Canada, I joined the Metro Caribbean Fusion. That's where I met Savitri Prasad and her brother, who's Charan Das Prasad. He will always be the MC for us.
Oh, really?
And all the shows. Yeah, Charan Das, wonderful guy. Awesome friend. And Savitri, most beautiful singer I've ever sing with. 2 singers that I sang with, and I unforgettable singing, is Alice Rambali. I'm not sure how many of you know Alice Rambali, Mama. She sang the song, Hey Ganga Maya, Hey Ganga Maya.
I know the song.
Right. Her daughter, Shanta Kamal, I sang with her in Guyana. She is one of the best that I sang with. And then I migrated to Canada and I met Savitri, and she's of the same caliber. Yeah, great singers. So that's when we did our first recording, The Caribbean Horizon. And they had the show Chutney Mania that was sponsored by Mr. Rohan Rai. He sponsored it, so I got to perform at the convention center through Chutney Mania. I think that was in 1997. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Shazia is saying she has a joke to tell us later on. Shazia, come on over. We'll wait for you.
You know what?
Come on by Ken. We will wait for you.
One of the things I was thinking, as Shazi is listening, I think we want to bring them back. Both of them she was a guest here, and we can bring both of them back in studio, and they could mesmerize all our viewers. That would be a good thing. I have a follow-up question. I'm sorry, my brown sugar. If you were to sing in that arena, who would you like to be in the audience? At least 2-3 people.
Radhika, Ken.
Thank you.
And honestly speaking, I wish if I can have 3 more people there. That's my mother, Savitri Prasad, and Shanta Kamal, Didi Shanta Kamal.
Wow. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm very honored to have been chosen by you. Yeah.
And it's still possible. You never know. Once we know the goal, singing at the venue, singing at the venue is possible. And
yes.
Mom is always looking over you. She's always with you here in your heart.
Oh, she never missed any of my show. Yes. Any of my shows, she never missed them.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was in the Metro Caribbean Fusion. I performed at a lot of venues in Toronto, Canada, and then I got married and migrated to New York. And here, when I got here, I joined Angels Band. I was with them for a while. I performed with a lot of great artists like Ricky Jai and Chutney Bacchanal, what's his name?
I know who.
Yeah, and Terry
Chris Garcia.
Chris Garcia, Terry Gadraj. My first female singer, I sang with what's her name?
Gita?
No, Sheila Basdeo. Sheila, love you. She was the first female artist I sang in. I wasn't in the band then. When I met Sheila, we sang at a function in Brooklyn. That the movie was out. Dil to pagal hai, dil deewana hai. Dil to pagal hai, dil deewana hai. First song I
Really?
sang. Yeah, that was my first duet I sang with Sheila Basdeo, and then after that, I believe I sang 1 or 2 with what's her name? Gita Bisram. Yeah, very wonderful couple, Gita and Vinod. Love you guys.
You're an awesome couple.
Yeah.
Arvin, another question. What skills have you gained that help you perform effectively as a singer, dancer, and entertainer?
The full support from the audience. My mother, number one, and going out, like everyone always compliment me and encourage me and enjoy, my acting, my dancing, my singing. So I've never heard a negative comment as yet. And I love everyone for appreciating me. Love all of you out there.
Tell me, which was your favorite performance since you started singing?
My favorite performance. My favorite performance since I started singing and joined band was singing with Shanta Kamal. Singing Maine Tujhe. मैंने तुझे देखा है कहीं पहले याद आता नहीं है कब कहाँ ओ जाने मन ओ जाने जा जाने जहाँ. And then when I migrated to Canada, it was the first duet I did with Savitri Prasad, and we even re-recorded on our recording.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, I hear a lot of things about good things about Savitri Prasad. I have to go and Google her and listen to her songs.
She's an excellent, wonderful singer. She sang a few songs with Devendra.
Wow.
Yeah. She did a few recordings with Devendra.
That's good. That's a good thing.
She also did a lot of charitable work.
Oh, yeah.
She
Did a lot of charitable. She was a wonderful soul. Wonderful soul.
Well, I wonder why so much young people have to go.
Yeah.
early.
Yes. When she was mesmerizing so many people with her
She
beautiful
was very,
voice.
very talented. Very, very talented.
Wow.
So, Arvin, Ken asked you about your best performance. I'm going to ask you, what was your worst performance, and what did you learn from that experience?
My worst performance was when I get whipped by you.
Wow. She whipped you?
Yeah, because I didn't take that well. I tried to hide, but I did. The space was too small. I couldn't
So
hide.
she gave a beat you.
Yeah, you know, I've always given it my best, and that's one thing. So I'm pretty sure that there are mishaps here and there, but I enjoy them.
You
all.
never had a wardrobe misting, though.
Wardrobe mishap?
I don't think so. I don't think so because I'm always prepared, and I'm a fast dresser.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I think.
I change very fast.
Wow. I think my worst, like I'm just sharing with you guys, my worst thing is that one day my other co-host was here and I was rushing to get on the radio.
Okay.
And I always wear sweatpants, and guess what? My sweatpants fall and she was right there. Oh, Jesus. I was like, but, you know, it's my co-host, so I didn't take that too much. I wasn't too embarrassed, but Jesus, to have your pants fall, anyhow.
You know, my advice is when you're in showbiz, everybody has to treat each other as family.
Yeah.
I sometimes you have to do things rush because you have to get back on stage.
Yeah.
You don't have the time to look around to see who is looking and who is not looking, and you don't have the time to pay attention to who is dressing and who is not dressing, because you need to get dressed to get back out there. And sometimes we end up in situation where ladies and men had to get dressed together.
We
really?
had that situation
you're right.
where you have to get out, so you don't care. You have to just you have to strip. You have to change.
Yeah, and
some places we've
you
gone.
don't have the time to pay attention to everything.
I was going to be a little wicked, but I'm not going to say I asked. Anyhow.
We were in that situation many
we've
times.
been in that situation a lot of times
Wow.
where you just have to. The guys are there; they're not moving, so
Wow.
it's easier for them than for the ladies.
And coming back to my worst performance, I believe Radhika took us to a show. Is it the Hope?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Mahika?
at the school in Mahika, and I had to. They had a modeling thing going on, and I wear a negligee.
A negligee.
A negligee, and I came out with a slippers, a furry slippers, and when I spin, the negligee went up, and I had a red underwear on, and all the kids them in the front row.
Oh.
They were flashed.
So, and then everybody kept telling me, "Oh, those kids are gonna get nightmare for the rest of their lives."
Oh.
It wasn't that bad.
No, but then I didn't have to get a chance to, like, she should have take me to get a wax.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, so
Me too, right?
I didn't see the legs before.
Anyhow, what qualities do you think that makes a great musician?
listen. Air sound. You have to get good air sound. And that makes you, in the music field, you have to be a good listener. Yeah, because you have to pick up on every little thing, every little mishappens, and before you could be a great musician.
Let's say hello to Agnes watching all the way from Guyana. Councillor Prasad, a very good evening to you. I see we have Shazia very busy in the inbox. Let's see, we have Dushant Gubardhan. Yes, that was 1997. And I'm waiting for the Shazi to call me and give me that joke. And I know Sonia Chandani says, I lost my dad during the pandemic too, so I know how you feel. Yes.
Ryan says he likes the guy who likes his mamu. So we love Ryan and Ryan loves you.
Yes. And Rajendra, hey, it's good to have Rajendra Prasad again on tonight. As you guys know, our show here from Radhika, from our hearts with Radhika and Ken airs every Monday evening from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. And the Ken Prasad show every Sunday evening now from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So guys, please don't forget to tune in and give us your support. We love your support. And we value all of you that tune in to watch our show.
All right, moving on with Arvin. Moving on. Arvin, if you could change one thing about your personality, what would it be?
About my personality? Anger.
Trust.
You trust too much people?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say trust.
Yeah.
I know you more than you know yourself.
I trust everyone.
Oh.
Yeah, I trust everyone.
So I think we're going to play another song and you're probably going to do something here. Go ahead, you talk.
Yes, this song I recorded last year. It was sponsored by my organization in Guyana, the Tandavas Performing Arts. This is the song that I did. I'm going to do it live for you. The Tandavas Performing Arts is my new organization that four of us came together and formed it in Guyana 3 years ago. And this is the song that I did. Enjoy this one, everyone. तेरे नाम हमने किया है जीवन अपना सारा सनम हो जीवन अपना सारा सनम प्यार बहुत करते हैं तुमसे इश्क है तू हमारा सनम हो इश्क है तू हमारा सनम Hope you're enjoying this. This is for for all the listeners out there. Love you guys. गुलशन भी अब तो वीराना लगता है, हर अपना हमको बेगाना लगता है। हम तेरी यादों में खोए रहते हैं, लोग हमें पागल दीवाना कहते हैं। तेरे बिना तेरे बिना तेरे बिना नामुमकिन है जिंदगी का गुजारा सनम, ओ जिंदगी का गुजारा सनम। Thank you very much.
Well, he is so talented. I am so sorry that we can't play more songs, but we're going to bring him back again sometime in the near future to sing some songs for us.
When Arvin sings, the board stop to listen. You see,
Wow.
you hear
Smokey?
Smokey is listening here attentively. Yeah.
I would like to.
So,
yeah, I would like to share a little bit of my coming up event, which is from the Tandavas Performing Arts. We have a show coming up in October in Guyana. We have like about 30 members now. We started with four of us started the organization, and now we are like 30. We have like 30 members, and we have our show, our second show coming up in October, Tandavas 2. I'm pretty sure a lot of you saw Tandavas 1, Prem Kapal, which was a sold out, a great show. And I just want to update you in October coming that we'll be having Tandavas 2 in Guyana on the West Coast. This show will be an evening compromise of a lot of dance, drama, and singing, top-notch choreography. So it's an original storyline. So everyone in Guyana, on the West Coast, and in Georgetown, please come out and support us. And here in New York, I'm the president and the PRO of the organization. If anyone would like to make a donation or wants to be a sponsor of that show, you're welcome to contact me or inbox me or Ken or Radhika. We will highly appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Arvin, I have a question for you. What drives you in this particular path that you have chosen?
I should say I've always have the passion for the arts. I've always wanted to be a singer, actor, dancer, and I got all of it. You know, I've been so blessed throughout my life that everything that I wanted, I get.
Very versatile, I have to say.
Yeah, I was so fortunate to be the youngest singer and performer in Corriverton, and then migrated to Canada. I got myself involved, keep my career going, moving to New York, the same thing. I was more into the singing than acting. When I migrated here, then I got involved into the Rajkumari Cultural Center. That's where I started my acting career. And I acted with a show, Hoofbeat After Midnight, which was directed by Sharda. I'm not sure how many of you remember Mr. Gora Singh, his sister Preeta Singh, Radha Singh. They are the ones who run the Rajkumari Cultural Center. That's where I met Ramesh Deochan. We acted in a show together, and I eventually ventured to. I got an opportunity to perform with the Nirvana Humanitarian Foundation. I started there, and I was with them for 10 years, and I just wanted to take a break and try something on my own. And now with three teenagers from Guyana, we formed the Tandavas Performing Arts, and we are doing very well. We have been growing.
Congratulations.
And so we have our next show coming up in October. You can go on to Facebook and type Tandavas Performing Arts, pull us up, and you can check us out. And you could give me a feedback. What do you think? We have wonderful and excellent performers and dancers. Most of our dancers are winners of the Kala Utsav and so forth, and they're all kids under or teenagers under 20, right?
What makes you unique? What makes Arvin stand out? Strong attention to detail, ability to pick out inconsistencies.
Being versatile.
I like that.
And I'm very detail oriented.
You're a part in order too.
Yes, very detailed.
And especially where it comes to my wardrobe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I could stand, really put together a good wardrobe.
He can throw some good tantrums.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I guess you see the best of his tantrums.
Yeah, I tell him I'm the diva, not you,
Oh, I used to fight to who is the better diva.
Oh, really? Wow.
But it's always fun. It's always fun. And we have a bond. I think we do have a special bond.
Yeah, I don't see you guys fighting
Pleasure working with you. Yep.
Yeah.
You're an awesome person.
So, Arvin, do you have any, like when you're going to perform, do you have any pre-performance anxiety? And if yes, how do you deal with it?
Yes, I do. Every performer has that before. It doesn't matter how professional you are, you still have that, fear in you. Butterflies. And it's because you're always worried to know the reaction of the crowd. And if, they would appreciate what,
Yes.
but you know that you're going to go out there and give your best, but it's just natural.
Well, what do you feel? I'll tell you what happens to me.
I'm always nervous.
You are? Wow.
Yeah.
Just before performance, like just before you touch the stage, it's all nervousness. There's a nervous energy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you have all these butterflies like floating inside. And what I'm going to tell you is like just before performance, I always feel like I have to go use the bathroom. I always think I have to go pee. I have this urge like I need to use the bathroom, but it's all false. But it's that urge, that you have that you need to go. But once you touch the stage, I don't know, it's like magic happens and it's gone and you do what you have to do. But the pre-performance anxiety is real.
Yeah. Once you get into it, it just takes a little bit of time to get into it, and after that, you're gone.
Yes.
That's like what I tell Radhika before, the show every day, every week. Not that I get nervous, but I'm hoping that the show would go well. And one of the things I like to do before the show is to come and sit in my chair for like 5-10 minutes to just calm myself down. Because when I go, doing a live show, sometimes it's not easy. But when I get going, I'm gone, if you know what I mean. What's the best piece of advice you get from another singer? And who gave it to you? You don't have to say Radhika, since she's here.
Okay. The best advice I get from another singer, they said, never do a recording with another singer.
Really?
Yeah. because they would never give you 100%.
What? I'm surprised to hear that.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do a duet, or you would?
No, no, no.
Oh, that's the advice you got.
Your music. Don't let another singer do music for you, because they wouldn't give you 100%.
Wow.
Does that refer like to singer or musician?
Musician.
Musician.
A singer musician who is a singer and a musician, don't ever let them do your music.
But you choose your musician and
Right.
you should be fine. Just not a singer musician.
Not a singer musician, not a person who sings to be a musician.
Wow. Well, that's good. And do you ever listen to them? Or you follow your own destiny?
I mean, I haven't there was a little mishap, and it's past, it's gone. I haven't had that kind of experience, going forward after the advice. So I would be looking out for that,
Let me interrupt a little bit. Not interrupt really, but let me take the next question. So what advice do you give to young people who's coming up and want to do the things that you did?
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Yes. Don't let anyone discourage you. If you feel that you wanted to become a singer, go after it. Yeah. Because no one would do it for you. You have to do it for yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is your goal as a singer?
I'm at my peak. That's so one, but I would like to do some recordings and to come up with a few of my own creation songs, like writing my own lyrics.
Nice.
Yeah, someday.
Wow.
Right now, there's a lot of lyrics about rum. What do you think of those?
No. I'm not going into that direction. I don't like it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my cup of tea.
No, I don't like it.
That's a good thing.
I don't even listen to them. I'm sorry, guys.
What message do you, when you're singing to your fans, when you're when you have your audience, your fans in front of you, what message do you want to send to them? What message do you want them to get? What vibes do you want them to get from you?
I want them to appreciate my art, my singing, because whenever I sing or whatever I do it wholeheartedly, and when I sing from the depth of my heart. So far, I've been so blessed that my audience are always wonderful and appreciative.
I know that for sure.
Another question for you. With all the female singers out there, who is one of them that you would like to do a duet with that you haven't sung with us yet?
Sushila.
Oh God, that's my girl, boy. That's my girl, Sushila.
She has been teasing me for the longest while.
I have to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this story. Brown Sugar probably didn't know. She didn't know the story, but when I start doing my talk show business, I listen to a lot of singers, and Sushila really stand out for me. And I'm going to tell you. I don't want to say exactly what she said, but I met her at the Amazura Club, and she says, "Ken, I'm so glad that I came here and get to meet you." And I thought that was so profound for a person who have been around a star like her, with me, who really much people didn't know me about that time. And so I hold, although we don't talk probably 6-7 months, but I really do hold Sushila in a special place in my heart.
She's a sweetheart.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I know.
We had conversation before. We drop lines now and again. You know, we always keep in touch. But
You gotta tell her you meet Ken.
yes, definitely. I'm pretty sure she's gonna know this. Yeah, but we were supposed to sing so many times and events, and we never get a chance to. But I would love to sing with.
Can I be in the audience when you guys are singing?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna miss it either
And
because they're my two favorite people too.
Yeah.
who I would like to do some songs with too is again Nalini Raghunath.
Oh, I don't know who she
Oh
is.
yeah, she's in Florida.
She's in Florida, excellent singer. But I don't know when it's gonna happen for me and Sushila. I'm hoping soon.
Wow.
You're both in New York, you know, you just have to set a date to
Right.
work towards it. Arvin, where do you see yourself, say, in 10 years? I mean, in 20 years, I see us on wheelchairs. I'll be in the pink one, you'll be in the blue one, and we'll be racing down the halls of the senior
Sure.
center.
What if it happened that I end up in the pink one and you end up in the blue one?
Funny, you too much. Because you got on a pink shirt tonight and she got on a ghoulish, a beige.
I have no idea what color this is.
Wow.
Yeah, 10 years from now, well, I'm going to be retired. 10 years from now,
Traveling.
I see myself traveling a lot 10 years from now. And I will be able to spend more time with the Tandavas Performing Arts.
Yeah.
And hopefully, and so far we are growing. And hopefully by then we can able to be at a peak where we wanted to. Yeah.
So for the show that you have in October, I'm gonna pledge $100 donation.
Oh,
to,
thank you so much. Thank you very much.
to the center. All right.
Yes.
Ken?
What's your, I know you like plenty some curry and these kind of things. What's your favorite dish to eat?
Dal and rice and okra.
Wow, I could have answered that for you.
You know what they say? Dal and rice make kuliya nice.
All right.
And rice and dal make kulibai tal.
All right.
You need some dal.
Oh, Jesus, I love my
rice,
dal.
bhaji.
So let's go for some public service announcement, may I say, right? And when we come back, I'll put it over to you. So yes, don't forget, guys, that Sherry Williams boat ride. It's August 28th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. And the tickets is $60 each. Also, you can get to eat all the food that you want to eat. And one of the things that I like to, and I'm so glad that she put us at the back. You see myself and Brown Sugar there? She put us on her flyer, so we want to support her back again, which is a good thing, you know. Excuse me. Also, cottage home care services. You want to call them. If you have your elderly parents now in New York, you want your children or some family member to take care of you, you can always call them. You get paid $19.09 per hour. There's a lot of incentives with this where you're going to take care of your family. Call them at 516-367-2266. Again, they're located at 126-01 Liberty Avenue, South Richmond Hill, New York. Again, call Cottage Home Care 516-367-2266. And you want to talk about Shazi?
Yes, I also have Sherry Dubai strip.
Oh yes, talk about that.
Yes. All right. Sherry Williams also has an amazing Dubai and Abu Dhabi trip, departing from Toronto and JFK. Departing from JFK on the 12th and returning to JFK and Toronto on the 18th. The trips leaves from Toronto and from JFK as well. Leaving on the 12th, coming back on the 18th. So our Canadian viewers, this is your chance to visit the amazing Dubai and Abu Dhabi, right? Based on a double occupancy, it's only $2,495 US. Only $2,495. They can also make arrangements if anybody wants to travel from Canada, from Guyana, from Trinidad and Tobago. Just, I'll give you Sherry's number in a minute, or you can contact either Ken or myself too, and we will get Sherry to contact you. So the 2,495 includes the flights from JFK, all the transportation associated with the tours. They're going to, I don't know if I'm going to say these words correctly, but they're going to Burj Khalifa, Dubai Mall, Dubai Frame, Global Village, the Desert Safari, Souks, Dow Cruise, Miracle Garden, Abra Ride, Museum of the Future, Dubai Aquarium and Underwater Zoo, the View of the Palms, Sheikh Zayed Mosque, the Presidential Palace, and Dates Market, and much, much more. There are no cancellation fees. If you decide to go or not to go, your money will be refunded. Well, excluding any penalty by the airline or, the hotel. If you are a U.S. and Canadian citizens, you have to add $120 for your visa, which would be emitted in Dubai. There's a $800 deposit, and a copy of the biographic page of passport is required to secure the booking. Please call Sherry at 917-215-9075. It's your chance to visit the amazing Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So contact Sherry or contact Ken or myself if you're interested in this trip. Also, once again, happening on August 6th, an exciting boat ride, as I said. Yes, the Boss Lady Boat Ride. Great Guyanese artist. Summer special, it's a summer special. It's a summer Chutney jam, hosted by the one and only Queen Shazia and the CARICOM Queen Monique Sanchez. It's all happening on Saturday, August 6th, from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. We have the Chutney King article done, Chutney Queen Fiona Singh, 9 times Chutney King Ricky Jai, yes, and also the talented Rishi Lakan Mahendra Ramkilawan, and special guest on board, no other than Devendra Puran. Tickets are only $100, all-inclusive dinner, unlimited bar, live show. So it's going to be fun. Don't miss it out. This is an awesome party jam. Sail with the breeze around Manhattan from 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. There will be 2 pickup sites. The bus will pick you up around 5:30 p.m. First site is 196th Street, Hillside Avenue, Hollis. The second site is 127-02, 135th Avenue, South Ozone Park. If you want to drive and park at the Marine, parking is free. You can do so. For tickets, please call Shazia at 646-249-2527. I repeat, 646-249-2527. Or you can also contact Ken or myself, and we will get you in contact with Shazia. Thank you.
I'm wondering if we get knocked out by Facebook. I'm not sure if anyone is hearing us. Please let us know in the chat box. In the meantime, let's see, we have Sirsati Prasad that was watching us. I will ask Geeta to go on her page and see if she's still seeing us on the show, or we get knocked out on Facebook. So yes, we did get knocked out. So ladies and gentlemen, I am so glad that you guys tuned in. I'm not sure if it's because of that song that my brother was singing here, but I'm not seeing the show now. So for those of you who are hearing us on the radio, we will go now and join us back again next week for the Ken Ram Prasad show on Sunday. And do have a very pleasant evening.
So if you are hearing us, Arvind and I have a joint project coming up. Ken is also involved. We are working on a fundraiser event to be held on September 18th at Fairfield Pavilion, Richmond Hill, from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Ken will be a co-host of the event. So, my people, please save the date. Mark it on your calendar right away. Is there anything else you would like to share with your fans? We're knocked out anyway. It's always a pleasure being with you. Thank you so very much for coming to the From Our Hearts with Radhika and Ken show. At this time, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye because I think we're off.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. If anything, if we get knocked out for the whole show, we'll bring back Arvin another day without the songs.
Without the songs.
That's right. Until then, have a very good week and take it easy. Have a good night. Good night.
I think